In a stunning exchange of words, Mike Tyson has unleashed a brutal response to Jake Paul following the YouTuber's shocking claims about their November 15th fight. Paul accused the boxing legend of tarnishing his own legacy with rumors that the match was rigged, suggesting that Tyson only stepped into the ring because he needed money. Really, Jake? The same Mike Tyson who's built a cannabis empire and probably has more cash in his couch cushions than you have in your crypto wallet. Tyson's frustration is palpable, and it's clear that he finds Jake's remarks not only disrespectful but downright laughable. As a fighter who has always been in the gym training and competing, Tyson's dedication to the sport is unquestionable. He reflected on his past, stating, "I had 15 fights in 1 year when I was younger, and I think activity is great." In contrast, Paul's accusations seem rooted in a fundamental misunderstanding of boxing and its history. It's clear that Jake, who has made a name for himself as a social media personality and now a boxer, is venturing into territory he doesn't fully comprehend. The bout itself was one that many fans felt was unnecessary, yet the intrigue was undeniable. The internet collectively raised eyebrows at the thought of a 58-year-old Tyson facing off against 27-year-old Jake Paul. Critics labeled the event a circus, questioning the legitimacy of the fight. Tyson, a living legend, was pitted against a social media star whose biggest skill appeared to be trending on Twitter. This matchup was akin to pairing vintage wine with cheap soda, raising concerns about what the sport had become. Then came Paul's most absurd claim, that Tyson supposedly begged for the fight due to financial desperation. This notion was met with outrage from fans who know Tyson's storied history and current business ventures. Adding fuel to the fire, rumors of a leaked script detailing the fight's outcome began circulating online, giving the spectacle an even more theatrical air. The supposed script outlined a round-by-round breakdown, which led many to believe that the fight was less about competition and more about entertainment. Tyson's response to these rumors was surprisingly restrained. Rather than a furious denial, he approached the situation with a calculated silence, perhaps letting the speculation fester as a strategic move. Was he trying to identify the source of the leak? His lack of public outrage might have been an attempt to maintain control over the narrative, especially if legal repercussions were involved. Meanwhile, Jake Paul continued to fan the flames on his podcast, casually claiming he went easy on Tyson during their bout to avoid hurting him. This offhand comment detonated like one of Tyson's uppercuts, leaving fans questioning whether Jake was admitting to staging the fight or simply revealing his ignorance. Such remarks transformed the already controversial match into a spectacle of epic proportions. After weeks of hearing rigging accusations, Tyson finally addressed the rumors head-on in an interview. He dismissed the allegations vehemently, asserting, "The fight was real." His passion and frustration were evident as he described the physical toll of boxing. "You don't wake up the next day feeling like you got hit by a cement truck if it's fake," he said, emphasizing the genuine nature of their clash. For Tyson, these rumors weren't just irritating. They were an attack on his legacy. The idea that a fight under his name could be staged felt like a slap in the face. Tyson's career is built on authenticity and respect, and the implications of a rigged fight threatened to undermine everything he had achieved. As the dust settled, it became evident that the aftermath of this event could have lasting implications for both fighters. Jake Paul's performance statistics showed he had landed 78 punches to Tyson's mere 18, further fueling speculation about the fight's authenticity. The optics were troubling, leading many to question whether the match was truly competitive or merely a scripted event. In the end, Tyson's legendary status faced scrutiny, with fans and insiders alike expressing disappointment. The fight, which should have been a celebration of boxing, instead felt like a poorly executed reality show. As the boxing world grapples with this latest incident, the question remains, has the sport reached a point where hype and headlines overshadow skill and legacy? Tyson's legacy is at stake, and if Jake Paul continues to stir the pot, he may find himself on the receiving end of legal repercussions. With tensions running high, Tyson's team is reportedly considering legal action to protect his brand, which he has spent decades building. The chaos surrounding this event has left fans questioning the future of boxing. Can the sport survive when fights feel more scripted than spontaneous? As the line between entertainment and competition blurs, one thing is clear. The ring, once the sacred ground where legends were forged, risks becoming just another